Hey guys, let's start the video right away. Okay, so these are the before clips of my room. A little bit of a backstory. My house is a combination of two portions that are in the same floor. That was done like a few years ago. So basically, two houses on one floor have been combined to make one house, and the kitchen of the second house is my room. Previously, we got the cupboard doors made and also the wardrobe mirror. I also painted the doors in this mint blue color. I also have a folding desk installed, that is my bed frame. But the kitchen countertop and the sink still remain, as you can see. The tile black splash is also there. There is also this old window with frosted glass panes and rusty metal frame. As much as I like this window, it has to go because during the rainy season the water leaked through the cracks of the window frame and it made the cabinet doors underneath the countertop go all moldy and it started stinking. There were puddles of rainwater on my floor, and so basically my room became uninhabitable. So we had to change it. So first we got the countertop and the sink demolished, and then it was time for changing the window. The tiles were laid before the window was changed, and I was not at home, so I just have this clip of the tiles being laid that my sister sent me. And after that, the windows were also done, which I also don't have any clip of. So, this is how my room looks now. The tiles are done, and the window is also done, as you can see. The only thing is, the window used to start from here, like it used to start from the top from here and then end there previously, but then they built the cement frame and then the like frame of the window and then the window itself. So the overall size of the window kind of shrink down, but that's okay. I still get a lot of sunlight and ventilation. So this is the view outside of my window. It's not that great, but at least I can see little bit of sky and one tree. If my uh, window was a little bit towards the left or a little bit towards the right, my view would have been like any of these two buildings, and I'm glad that didn't happen. Okay, so next I took my sister's help to assemble my bed frame and also lay the mattress on. And after that was done, it was time for cleaning. So I have my driller here. This is a gift from my sister. I've been asking for one for really long, so I got my driller finally. I'm going to be drilling here. I'm going to be drilling for the first time. I want to put up a curtain rod here. This one's already there. It was previously installed when the countertop was there, kitchen countertop. So my idea is to drape curtains from here to here and like this so that it will have a canopy effect. So I successfully installed the curtain brackets and now I'm just putting the rod on them. And now it's time to paint things white. So I'm starting with this bulb cord that I bought from Amazon. It has this colorful wire, but I don't like it, so I'm painting it white. And after that's done, I'm painting this grill white. I used to have this grill on the wall above my desk. I used to just hang some craft supplies over there. I'm still going to hang those, but I just wanted it to be in white color, so that's what I'm just doing now. Okay, so I wanted a disco ball in my room and I searched a lot for a proper sized disco ball, but I didn't find any. They were either too pricey or the size was not right. So I decided I'll make my own. So if you have any plastic ball at home, you can like use that as a base, but I don't have anything like that, so I'm making my own ball out of newspapers. This obviously is not going to be like a perfect disco ball, but that's fine with me. So I'm just crushing the newspapers and I'm trying to make a ball out of them by compressing them. And once I have the desired size, I'm taking some clear plastic tape and wrapping that newspaper ball so that it's a bit more firm. So I bought these square shaped mirrors from a craft store nearby. These were all that they had in the store, so I hope they are sufficient. So I'm just gonna take hot glue and I'm just gonna start sticking the square shaped mirrors to the ball. So my disco ball is done. I unfortunately ran out of these bigger mirror pieces, and I had these smaller mirror pieces that I took from a dress previously, so I just used those. um, Obviously this is not perfect, but I still like it because it does its job, which is to reflect light, uh, as you can see. And for the hook, I just took an aluminium wire. I made a loop with the tail and I stuck the tail into the ball. I just left some gap here. I didn't stick any mirror. And I stuck the tail into the ball and added some Fevikwik on top, and that's it. I just added a string to hang this. So for the next DIY, I'm going to be taking this old t-shirt that I have and I'm going to be converting it into a round cushion. So this one has some stains on the front, so I'm just not wearing it anymore. So I have this circular cushion pad from IKEA, so I'm just using it as a template to trace the circle shape onto the t-shirt. I'm just leaving half an inch of seam allowance and tracing the circle shape. Once that's done, I'm just going to be cutting the circle shape and cutting both the layers at the same time. I'm going to put the right sides of both circle pieces together. Just sew a straight line all along the edge. I wish I had actually put the graphic on the inside because later on it just didn't seem that right. The shirt says I regret nothing, but I kind of regret making this pillow, but it's okay. So I'm going to be leaving a couple of inches and then sewing all along the edge. I'm going to be using the leftover fabric from the t-shirt to stuff inside this pillow. I don't use any cotton or poly cotton to fill things. I just use fabric waste from my sewing projects. So I just sewed the straight line all along the edge, and now I just turned the pillowcase inside out. As you can see, the graphic just is like, it's not in the center, it went to the corner, which I didn't really like, but I just left it as it is. So now I took the leftover fabric from the t-shirt, and instead of just stuffing it in, it looks really bulky, so I just cut it into smaller pieces before stuffing it. I had tons of leftover fabric from other sewing projects, so I'm using that to stuff the pillow. So once that is done, I'm just going to be sewing the open edge close. So I just found this button from somewhere in my sewing supplies, and I just thought I'll add it in the center of the back side to make it look like a tufted pillow. So to do this, I'm going to be taking the longest needle that I have, and I just thread it with matching color. So first I'm marking the point where I want the button to sit. So from the bottom I'm going to be pulling the needle through to the point where I just marked. My needle was like thin, and going through all that fabric was a bit difficult, but I got it eventually. And now I just added the button, and I went back through another hole of the button and through the pillow itself. I did this a couple of times to make sure it was like sturdy and that the button wouldn't come off. So that's it. That's how the pillow turned out. I like the back side more with the button, so I'm gonna keep it that way. So that's it for today's video. In next week's video I'm going to be doing some more DIYs for my room, and I'm going to be showing how my room turned out in the end. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Bye.